I have a party coming up and I wanted a nice outfit, so let's DIY some pants. First, I started with putting some studs on the belt loops, and I know hot gluing them on isn't the best idea, but I'm in a time crunch and I didn't have time to get the right ones, so we're just gonna have to make do and fix them later. Then I used this skull lanyard I got from Five Below and attached it to the belt loops using this extra large keychain ring. When I cut off the black clasp from the lanyard, some of the strings were fraying on the edge of the lanyard, so I used a lighter to kind of melt them together. Then I attached the other end of the lanyard to the cargo pocket with some safety pins. I used two to make like an X shape because I thought it would kind of match the skull pattern, but I'm not too sure how well that turned out. Then I added these chains I got from Walmart the same way I did the lanyards, but the chains slightly longer so they'll hang separately. And then I glued the same studs I did on the belt loop to the bottom of the pocket just to kind of give it a little bit more character. I had these clips left over from the lanyard that I cut, and I used some extra key rings to attach it to the bottom, and I was going to sew them to the bottom of the cargo pockets. I've never sewn anything before, so it took me almost an hour just to get one of these clips on. I decided to use the leftover lanyard and loop it through the back belt loop. I didn't realize I wasn't in frame, but all I'm doing here is just sewing the lanyard to the back pockets. To sew both of these, it almost took an hour and a half because I had to do it by hand, and again, I have no idea how to sew. And this is the final product. I really like these pants and I took a risk putting stuff on, but I think I did a really good job. Off camera, I threw these safety pins on the cargo pockets and I think it really pulls everything together. I'm always open to tips, and if you have any ideas for other things I should add to these pants, please let me know. But that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye!